In writing Teen Wolf, the pilot, I was inspired by the great kind of movies that did fantastic makeup effects, but also gave you a lot of thriller, a lot of horror, a lot of scares, but combined with a good sense of humor as well.
My job as a director was to create something that was dark, cinematic, surprising in the way it was shot, the way it's edited, and the effects.
Part of our idea in doing makeup effects and not just full CGI was to have a much more human werewolf. The process for transformation for Scott McCall is pretty extensive. We use latex prosthetics. We have 3 different hair pieces that we attach to his face. He's got fake teeth, he's got lenses. It's a difficult process, and lighting is essential to making him look like a believable werewolf. We wanted to make our Teen Wolf basically a little sexier, a little less the furry beast running on all 4s. We always say that the other shows have werewolves you can pet. We have one you can kiss. In coming up with the werewolf mythology, we wanted to pay homage to all the great traditions like Silver Bullets and Full Moon, but we also wanted to take our liberties as well. We do get 2 types of werewolf, actually. There's the one that's bitten, who's a human who's made into a werewolf, and then there's Derek Hale, who is the human who's born into it. So one werewolf has a bit more control than the other. If you're bitten, the idea is that you're cursed and that you're more monstrous. So Scott McCall has a lot less power over it. The relationship between Scott and Allison is very much a Romeo and Juliet story. At the end of the pilot, we find out just who Allison Argent really is, and the fact that she's the daughter of a hunter whose job it is to hunt down Scott McCall, actually. It's kind of also a relationship that carries a dark secret underneath. And it's the fear of Allison finding out about Scott's secret that drives a lot of the conflict and drama of the show. I think the themes generally are the kinds of things that you run into as teenagers. It's love lost, love won, it's first love, first kiss, all these kinds of things that define our adolescent life. And for Scott McCall, we wanted him to be kind of a Peter Parker character. He's innocent, but it's a coming-of-age story as well. He's going to struggle with his humanity. He's going to struggle with becoming a man. It's the kind of story that I think a lot of people can relate to.